Testing, testing, testing. Okay, we are live. Welcome, travelers, to another edition of this. Well, it is a podcast. It is. Oh no, my microphone is peaking. That's so peak. Yes, alright. Welcome to this podcast. Sadly, it is a podcast in which I talk about the anime I've seen recently. This time, I'm trying to experiment with something new. I'm trying to... sorry about this. I'm moving my microphone so it doesn't peak. There. Probably. That's going to be better. I'm going to try not preparing a whole ass presentation. I'm going to try just going directly to the AniChart website and scrolling through the ones, scrolling from down to up, from unknown underground to the most famous ones. And if I've seen any of the anime on the list, I'll talk about it, because I've been watching anime for a while, so I probably have some anime to talk about. I figured that this would reduce the cognitive friction, no, the behavioral friction, not cognitive, the behavioral friction of starting one of these. Let's see how easy it is. So let's get started. Anime fall 2024. What happened? I don't remember. I'm kind of scared that I might get Alzheimer's. I gotta be careful with that when I'm older. But I don't remember what was happening in fall 2024. All I remember is the anime. And this one I do not remember because I didn't see Himitsu Doshi. What is this? Interesting. Looks interesting. Convince me. What is this about? Okay, you're gonna take your sweet time. Goddamn. Jochun. Nope. Didn't watch either. Nope. Oh, Monster Strike Elite. Date no Kakse. Monster Strike Elite. Also didn't watch, but that's interesting. It looks interesting. 2 episodes aired. Oh, I could watch this today. I could absolutely watch this today. I'll put this over there. This is how I start filling my browser with stuff, with tabs I probably will never open again. Sayonara Enroll. Isn't this from Sayonara Eri? Commemorative short animation between Eve. Sayonara Enroll. Interesting. Oh, Eve. It's a music video, I see. Well, from a music video. Shoujo Kakume Keikaku. Oh, interesting. 27 episodes? What is this about? Mystery, supernatural. The girls will start a revolution. Oh. Reclaim. That sounds interesting. Urban legends. But is it about music? Is it about idols? If so, I sleep. No. Nope. Agent Blue anime. Look at those huge anime eyes. You know it when you see it. Nope. Gambare Chrome? What the fuck? Oh, this is for red flag people. No. Fate Grand Order. Hiroshinishi Gundam. I'm not a Gundam watcher. Nope. Duel Masters Lost by JC Staff. What's going on? 4 episodes. Does it have romance? I could watch this today. Let's go. Boom. Yamato Yotowari. 26 episodes. All the stuff that I'm missing. I haven't seen a single one yet, and I'm more interested in watching what the season had in offer. A new space battleship Yamato project is a sequel. I see. Action and sci-fi. I don't know if I kinda heard that it was interesting, but I'm not sold. ReZero. I mean, more ReZero because I saw another ReZero thing below. High card. Follow up. Oh, first one. The elves that are chubby, the elves that are wide. I did not watch this. But people... What? Two? Just two? Oh, special. That's not the full thing. Never mind. But yeah, I remember people were happy about this. People about body positivity and non-hegemonic body types and stuff. I simply can't connect. Nothing against chubby elves or chubby people. I was just not interested. I'm not sold. Just with Space Yamato or whatever, I'm not sold just yet. 機動戦士ガンダム復讐のレクイエム 6 episodes. Again, I'm not a Gundam watcher. Murai no Koi 12 episodes by Jesse Stab. How did I not hear about this? Comedy and romance. It's like an inverse harem. So I see a girl and I see like 5 dudes. The slightly strange high school student Murai confesses his love to his teacher and Otome game fanatic Tanaka Sensei. She refused by telling him she's not interested in real life long black haired boys. The next day. Wait a minute, what am I losing my ability to read? The slightly strange high school student confessed love to his teacher. Okay, so that's a dude as well. They're all dudes. She refused by telling him she's not interested in real life black-haired boys. I see. So the teacher is a girl. The next day, Murai came back with his short blonde hair, which made him look just like Tanaka Sensei's favorite game character. A non-stop romantic comedy between a high school boy and his favorite teacher. I see. So this is the teacher. And this is the high school boy. I see. Acro Trip. Oh, this one was funny. I didn't finish it. I was having fun. I was enjoying this one. Acro Trip. The characters are lovely. There's I forgot the name of this girl. Strawberry, whatever. I guess Berry Blossom. I see. She was lovely. The villain was funny. I think I had a good impression of this character as well. The ending, for some reason, was interesting to me. I don't remember why. It wasn't the music. I don't remember the opening either. But this is an alright comedy. I enjoyed it, and I think I should go back to watching it. Gokon no ittara onna ga inakatta hanashi. Comedy and romance. Is this like boys' harem? I see. Yeah, I didn't watch that. Demons the destruction. I was supposed to watch the OVAs. There was a lot of OVAs that came out. 18 actually. But I just watched like the first episode, maybe second, I don't remember. It was interesting, but I don't know. I wasn't feeling it back in the day. Maybe I should get back to it eventually. Oh, but they had an opening. Was the opening or ending? That was a very good song. I totally forgot. I wanted to find that song. I wonder if YouTube has it now. Take note to find it later. Beastars. I did not watch the first Beastars, so I cannot say anything about this. Saikyu no Shihen Shoku. Oh, this is the greatest talker or whatever. This is a dude that is supposedly his strongest talent is being a talker. Like, he can order people around and give them buffs. Like, if they follow his directions, like, go left, attack from the rear, or something like that, his teammates are gonna get strong buffs, supposedly, because he is the grandson or the son of a legendary dude, and he has a lot of practice and shit. He is good at fighting. He is a pretty damn good duelist and knows a lot of tricks and all. So, but I don't remember him being super overpowered. Like, he's not gonna lose, but he wasn't winning fights easily or doing absolutely everything. He had to grind. He had to trick people. He had to manipulate. Like, I don't like these kind of characters, but it was tolerable enough because he's a bad person, but he was punishing even worse people. So that was nice to watch. Opening and ending, I don't remember. Animation, I don't remember either. But if I don't remember, it's probably because it's average. Yeah, I have not much else to say about this. One Piece, the One Piece fan lore is real. I didn't watch this. I'm not a One Piece watcher. Hitoribochi no Isekai Koryaku. I did watch this one. This is about a was it a high school student? Probably a Japanese student that gets isekai alongside with all his classmates to a world of fantasy, but also this is called Li-Fi. It's the game. It's when you have game screens and skills and levels and shit. It's not the fantasy with. It's not the free-run fantasy. It's the more of a SAO fantasy. But so yeah, they get transported to another world, and he just likes to be the loner. He wants to be alone in the corner and does his own thing. Oh, he gets the worst. Like, all the students, all the classmates get to choose their skills from a wall, a sort of screen. They choose the overpowered stuff. They take the good skills, and he is left with the leftovers. He is left with the lame ass skills of using a staff, a club, and shit. So he has to fare alone in the world with his ass skills, and well, I guess the other students don't have it easy anyway. They also struggle. They're not, well, understandably, they also struggle, and there are some evil motherfuckers in the classroom as well, trying to manipulate everyone, trying to kill them, trying to take advantage of the girls, and they're gonna. This guy wants to do his own thing, but he will end up involved in the rest of the group's problems. He will also find a top tier waifu in the dungeon, which is very nice. I can't believe it's by Studio Passione, and I don't remember this being super fan service. It was okay. fan service, but I don't remember it being huge fan service. And you would ask, oh, why would you ask for fan service if you know they're high school? Or shut the fuck up. Well, also, if you sincerely think it's all right to sexualize minors in real life, well, that's a problem. You gotta remember, you can enjoy your media while still being critical of it. Do not forget. Opening and ending, I don't remember. Wait a minute. Turn this. Okay. I don't remember if it was... Okay, the ending I do remember. It was lame, so nothing to say there. In terms of animation, there were some fights, but I don't know. Nothing unremarkable. Nothing remarkable. So yeah, next one. Dungeon Idai. Is it wrong to keep picking girls up in a dungeon, whatever? I did watch this, even though I didn't watch second season or even first season. I just decided to get in there and act like I know everything. And honestly, I wasn't missing much. Like, there are some new waifus that I don't know where they come from, like the blonde kitsune lady or the ninja. But it wasn't a deal breaker. It wasn't like entering a math class after. It wasn't like spacing out in math class for 5 minutes. No. And it was a pretty interesting and nice watch. There were a lot of fights, a lot of feelings, a lot of epic moments. I was like, damn. This feels epic, and I'm not even a huge fan of the series. Can't imagine how third impact kind of deal would it be for people who actually watch this stuff fully. So yeah, it was pretty nice to watch, and the fan service was there. I think, just by the characters being absolutely voluptuous, the fan service was there. But for example, there's a nurse that gets absolutely beat the shit out of whatever during battle, and her clothes are almost gone. I don't count this as fan service. What the fuck? Like, some people, the boobs are there. My neurons don't get activated that easily. But yeah, that was nice. I do remember the ending. Kind of bizarre because it was just this lady walking. And the opening I don't remember because I skipped it. Yeah. It was a nice watch. Next one, Anohako. Oh, this one was good. Blue Box. I was kind of underestimating it because it's just a romance with sports. Oh, I never watched sports anime. But this one was so nice because it had romance. It had like complex feelings. I'm Team Hina. I'm still Team Hina. This girl has not earned her place. She should be in the background. This girl right here should be in the foreground. The protagonist was not pathetic. I don't remember him being absolutely pathetic. The Chinatsu is not bad. She's nice. She's a nice girl. But I'm all about Hina. She is intense. She is dedicated. She is passionate. She goes all out. All openings and endings were nice. I love them all. Opening 1, opening 2, ending 1, ending 2. They were all great. Absolutely lovely. Very recommended. The animation was also nice when it came time for the action. The action got, as in when they started playing sports and stuff, got unexpectedly crazy. Yep. So, Anohako is a recommendation. You gotta watch this. Anything else I can say about this? Nope. It was just a great show. Now we're moving to whatever this is. No idea. Bang Dream. I don't watch Bang Dream. They have good music though. I have some songs in my collection by Reza Sweden. However you pronounce it. Nope. Gintama. Nope, I haven't watched Gintama. Genjitsu Yohane. Sunshine in the Mirror. Oh, isn't this the, what was it? Love Live or Idolmaster? In which they, okay, it was Love Live, I see now. In which they are isekai to a world of fantasy, or they, maybe they don't even get isekai, maybe they're just fantasy characters, and they do the equivalent of being idols in the fantasy world. I don't know if they fight dragons, I don't know if they fight bosses or stuff. But Love Live spin-off is sure to have music and dance, probably. Next one. Inazuma 11. Nope, I don't watch that. Wait a minute. What is Inazuma 11 by Mappa and Inazuma 11 by Owen? Did they... Well, I guess it's a small enough... I mean, a big enough franchise to be split like that. Another Bang Dream. Gambatte ikimashou. One episode. A high school girl at school just spends her days without any aims or purpose. One day, Arena's transferred student helps her set a boat club. Okay, this is about boating. I see. So it's girls doing boat things. Is this a movie? Are we in the movie section? Probably, because one episode. Yeah, this is a movie. I don't know if I should watch it, because I watched a movie called Blue Thermal, and despite it being about a niche about flying in gliders, it was nice. Maybe I should give it a chance. I'll check the trailer to see what's up. Futo Tante. Nope. Didn't watch. Sanjusai Made. It's about a 30-year-old, but what's the 30-year-old doing? Maybe compiling. Okay, so this is from an anime, but probably haven't watched that anime. Wait, but are they... Is this yaoi? Is this a guy? His eye looks small. So it's probably a guy. Let me take a closer look. Let me take a propaganda. Which one of these is it? Shut up. Oh, they're both dudes. I see. Anywho, we advance. The Lord of the Rings. Nope. I haven't even seriously watched the movies of the original. Freedom. What is this about? More guys. Not interested. I mean, not interested. Solo leveling. Reawakening. Renewing. Arise. A movie compilation. Oh, it's just a movie compilation. I see. In case you don't want to watch the full... In case you don't want to be solo leveling for 24 episodes, you can just watch a movie. Okay, we're now to the... Presumably these are the OVAs. Or the... No, these are probably the leftovers. Then watch Tasketsu. I tried watching this one. But it got pretty goofy. The premise was interesting, because they were doing some experimental democracy shit with superpowers to fucking kill the entire population of, was it the world or just Japan? I don't remember. But it was getting goofy. It was as in not as in as in funny shit going on, but as in, I don't know how to say it. Hard to take seriously. Hard to suspend my disbelief. I don't know what was it about it. It's hard to express that I was not sold on this show. Next one. Sengoku Yoku. Sengoku Yoku. Is this a second season? They had a second season of Sengoku Yoku? When the first season came out, I was interested because, it is. No, there it is. Sequel to Sengoku Yoku. It looked interesting. But then I saw the fucking protagonist, and I did not like him. One of the reasons I will drop anime is because the main character is unlikable. And this is one of those anime. Maybe it's not unlikable in general, but I personally didn't like it. Didn't like him, so that's why I didn't continue watching this. Fairy Tail, 100 Years Quest. I haven't watched the first Fairy Tail. Don't know anything about it. Just know that there's a lot of fan service, and maybe for that reason I should watch. But what kind of fan services do they have, though? I'm not as young as I was to enjoy just any kind of fan service. So we'll see. Maybe one day I'll check Fairy Tail. What was this called in English? Because I cannot read this point. 2.5 Dimensional Seduction. Or 2.5 Dimensions Ririsa. It's an anime about high school girls. I don't know if these two are high schoolers. Well, I don't know if this one is a high schooler. I know these three are high schoolers that do cosplay. The main protagonist is an otaku and shit. He likes anime, and this girl goes to the club and decides to dress up, and this is a childhood friend. I don't know how she came here, and I don't know how she came here either, but these two are interested in the MC, and it's kinda peak. Like, you're gonna see fan service and stuff, like whatever your stance on it is, whatever. But the romance, I heard the romance gets kind of peak later in the manga. But when I started watching, the protagonist and Ririsa were quite oblivious. They were already attracted to each other, and they were putting excuses and beating around the bush all the time. That was quite a turn off for me. That's why I stopped watching. But the second half gets more intense, so I should get back to watching, because I did skip some episodes to see what's going on with Ririta. Let's go, and it was intense, brother. So I should continue watching because of that. The opening and ending, I don't remember exactly. They were remarkable to me. Animation was just passable. Next one. Kaminoto, I think this is no. Okay, this is the second season of the Tower of God they did where they changed the art style completely. I really liked first Tower of God because it felt so different. The colors were so vibrant. The designs, everything was so different. So unlike classic anime, and this one returned to the classic anime style, aesthetics, and I wasn't sold. I guess it's the same, still the same story, but I wasn't sold. Maybe one day. Okay, these must be the TV shows, finally. Nope, haven't watched. Hajime Mashita. Nope. What is my voice already at its limit? That's crazy. Do I not have the capacity to speak for how long have we been here? Let us see. We have been here for just 30 minutes. It ain't that long. Okay. Hopefully that drink. No, that drink did not help. Maybe I need some honey candy or whatever. Because ain't no way. I was trying to learn how to sing, and you're telling me I cannot speak for 30 minutes straight without my voice starting to break down. Anyways, I didn't watch that one. Didn't watch that one either. What is this? Didn't watch. Didn't watch. Love Live, didn't watch. You know, let me vent it a little, because we Azure players were promised a Love Live collab. We got a tame ass Idolmaster collab instead. And yeah, I'm still a little upset to this day. And you would say, oh, why would you want to have Love Live characters in Azure Lane, huh? Well, what's wrong with you? To that I say, humans can in fact distinguish fiction from reality. There is some neural overlap, but that doesn't mean that the brain takes fictional characters as real. It's only the feelings. It's only the relationship part of the circuits that overlaps. So yeah, calm down. Next, I didn't watch. Did not watch. What is this? Horror and mystery. Oh, interesting. 6 episodes. My watch. Ryoka is awakened by a flurry of text messages from her mother. Panicked and rushed, Mom is clearly concerned for Ryoka's safety, but she is not too keen on letting her daughter know why. Her reasoning being that nothing could really properly describe what is happening. The world might be ending, and there might be a massive new life form in the roof of the apartment building. Interesting. Next one. Hamidashi Creative. Oh, this one was interesting. I'm all for limited animation, budget animation, shit ass animation. And this one was, I mean, I didn't watch it completely. It was hard to find online, and it was you could probably not count this as an anime, but it's interesting. Like, if you are a one-man army, a one-man indie studio, and you want to create a series, an quote-unquote animated series, take note from this. They also do stuff, but I remember when I watched, like, I can let go, I can just let it slide that you have slideshow for animation. But if the plot is boring, uninteresting, if the characters are generic or boring, then I'm not interested. You gotta bring something interesting to the table. Maybe that's why I wasn't hooked when I tried watching this. But yeah, do take note. if you want to make cheap series online. Hanako-kun, I was supposed to finish the first season a long time ago, but I didn't. And now you're telling me it has a... Oh, these are TV shorts. Oh, okay, never mind. But yeah, I did hear that it had a second season. And I haven't watched it, the first season. Sad, because it's a good show. The animation is very different, the designs are very interesting. It has romance as well. So I should watch this eventually. Okay, now these might be the TV shows, finally. Nope, didn't watch Thunderbolt Fantasy, the 4th season. What kind of animation is this? Is it like 3D? They look 2D, but I don't know. Murder Mystery of the Dead. Oh, interesting name. 6 episodes. 6 episodes. What is it about? The world has collapsed due to a zombie pandemic. The protagonist, Mikoto, wakes up in an unfamiliar place with no memories and is taken in by 6 girls. However, a shocking incident occurs when a man who was taken alongside Mikoto is murdered, and the culprit is one of them, Amogus. Set in the Tokyo Kabukicho Tower, mysteries and secrets unfold, one after another. Will the girls be able to uncover the truth behind the incident? It is horror. If it was just a thing of, oh, yes, I killed him, I'm just a normal person, and then it wouldn't have the horror tag. It would be just thriller and mystery, probably. So it's interesting. Might check it out. Idolmaster, nah. The only thing I like about Idolmaster is the dojins. I'll just leave that there. No, didn't watch. Kinoko Inu. Isn't this the show about the life form that is fungi, and looks like a dog? I don't know. Okay, I guess it's easier if I just read this. Picture book author Hotaru lost his beloved dog. Oh, so it's like the alien, the Elemao, or strange life form. It takes the form of the dog, and they live together. I guess it must have some sad undertones. Like they're gonna hit you in the ball sack with something very sad. But right now, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling like watching it. And back in the day, in fall 2024, I wasn't feeling it either. Kamierabi. See, how did this get 2 seasons? Kamierabi. Like, it's 3D. Okay, it's 3D. It's CGI, whatever you want to call it. An app gave them powers and stuff. Not that bad, but the characters kind of annoyed me, so I didn't watch it. Haigakura. This is probably some yaoi stuff. Pretty boy stuff. Wants to be a writer. Action? How is a writer having action? Saved by a mysterious man. Searching for gods, I see. Didn't watch. Not too interested. Puniro wa Kawaii Slime. Oh boy, this is an anime for kids. The original manga is in a publisher for kids. But it was so funny. I am a little embarrassed to admit that this show was so funny. It was a very fun, very amusing watch, and every ending, they had a different song for every ending, sung by by this by the main character. I think the voice actress is Fairuz I. I don't know. That's probably how you pronounce it. Let's have the googly moogly. Did Fairuz I voice Puniru? Oh, sorry about that. No. Oh, I'm sorry. That was not Fairuz I. That is true. That is true. Her voice is way different. No, this girl, she is good. She was singing everything. Her voice acting is great. Even if it's a show for kids, I recommend it. It got a second season. Haven't watched the second season, but this was nice. But this was very nice. The animation also went kind of crazy at times. No, not at times. All the time. Every episode had crazy animation. And it was funny. The music was impressive. The acting, the comedy. This was a great show to watch. I do not regret it. I'm a little embarrassed, but I don't regret it. Next one. Oh boy. The Tohai Urarate Mahjong Tohai Roku. This is an anime about dudes playing mahjong, and you were thinking, bro, it's just a sports anime. Did you see? Oh shit, you do see the sports tag here, but it's like they playing gangster mahjong. The Yakuza. Has my microphone? Oh shit, my microphone is looking away from me. Damn, I hope that doesn't fuck up the audio. Whatever. The Yakuza love playing mahjong in this anime, and they do the craziest shit. Like, they could kill each other, but they choose to solve things by mahjong duels. And they just disrespect it. They just love the game that much. And this guy is an absolute sigma for playing mahjong. He rescues a slave, which is this lady over here, this girl. And holy fuck, I don't know anything about mahjong, and that shit had me on the edge of my seat. That shit had me gripping the floor tiles. It was good stuff. It had 24 episodes, 25 episodes, and they're on YouTube as well. That shit was goated. I was still not interested in learning mahjong, but boy, this was good. This was great stuff. The opening was it matched the tone of the series, the theme of the series, but the ending, the first ending, the second ending is alright, but the first ending, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Great stuff. Great stuff. In terms of animation, you don't need crazy animation for mahjong. It does its job perfectly well. Love Live Superstar. We were supposed to get in Netherlands a collab with Love Live Superstar. We didn't get it. I am still mad. Mahotsukai ni narenakatta onna no ko no hanashi. The story of girls that couldn't be magical girls or something like that. It's admittedly a show that little girls would watch on stuff like 4Kids or something. You wouldn't say it's for grown-ups. You wouldn't say it's for seasoned anime fans and stuff. But the art style, the character design, maybe even the animation. You see this. It looked a lot like this. The pastel colors. It looked like it was hand colored. the characters are pretty. They're also funny. They're also likable. There's barely any hateable characters in there, with a few exceptions. For example, that annoying character that is also always watching the MC and turns into an animal. I don't remember if it was a cat or a dog. Probably a cat. And the main character was endearing. It was an okay show. Like, I wouldn't recommend it for everyone, but it was watchable. It was alright. As for the opening, the opening really felt like watching an anime for girls. And the ending, I really like the ending. The ending was great, very nice. As in the ending theme, the ending song. When I say ending, I usually mean that. Okay, next one. One Piece. I didn't watch One Piece. Trillion Game. By Madhouse. It had an interesting. No, the premise wasn't interesting to me because they were just guys trying to get rich. I don't mind. Aono Miburo or Miburo, whatever. It's about samurai and stuff. I think did it have supernatural stuff? I don't remember. I don't really like historical dramas. That's why I didn't watch it. Natsume Juncho. The seventh season. Jesus Christ. Must be a goated series. Nanatsu no Taisai. I did watch the first season, but even I that I'm maybe excessively tolerant towards the vices of anime, of treating women like stupid sexual objects and showing unnecessary fan service and stuff. I let that slide. I even enjoy it sometimes in fantasy, not in real life. I try to stay mindful, but sometimes anime go overboard. And fucking Meliodas was always on his groper bullshit. It got tiring, bro. It got tiring. I didn't continue watching. But first season, that was good. At least do watch the first season at least. It was alright. Yokai Gakko no Sensei Hajimemashita. Nah. Wasn't interesting to me because mainly because the MC is quite pathetic. Like I cannot connect. Like, I'm not asking you gotta make them a Sigma. You gotta make them exactly like me. But when the MC is pathetic or stupid or whatever, for the sake of the plot happening, or for the sake of comedy, that just like I don't like girls being portrayed as dumb, I also don't like men portrayed as dumb. Yeah, we are all pathetic. Even Sung Jin-woo is pathetic. Yes, did you see him cry? Pathetic. We are all pathetic, but you don't have to make being pathetic or being stupid all about a character. I guess for the comedy it makes sense, but I'm not into that kind of comedy. Perhaps some comedies are not for me. Motherfucking Ghost second season, didn't watch. I'm not into car anime. I hate cars. Kabushiki Gaisha Maji Lumiere by JC Staff in a studio that's literally called Moe. I mean Moe. Hopefully. Maybe they do call themselves Moe. It was alright. The most interesting part for me about this show is that magic is coded. Like, you have engineers that code the magic and design it, so the girls can jump into action and cast their spells. That was very interesting. That was very refreshing. I like that. And overall, this is a show about what if magical girls were corporate workers? Did they do corporate shit? They got hired. And the first season was all about showing how the world is. We have a second season airing right now, but I tried watching a few segments and I wasn't too interested in it. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't finish watching it. I had to drag myself to finish watching this. Next one, Mao-sama Retry R. Oh boy. It's a sequel to the first Mao-sama Retry. I remember watching the first episode. I think the guy got isekai'd to his own game or something. And he met this girl and it was... Nah, simply nah, brother. I did not like it. Maybe it's to your taste. I don't judge, but I did not like it. Kamo no Hashiron no Kintan Suri. Oh, that's Pretty Boys, I see. Rurouni Kenshin. This is the Samurai X, Samurai 6. The remake, actually the second season to the remake, the sequel. From this, I did not check anything about this. I never watched Samurai X, not even the first version. I just know that Makoto Shisho is an absolute beast. But I did really like the opening for the prequel of this one. It was very nice. Great opening. Next one. Oops. Tsuma Shogakusei ni naru. Oh, this is about a woman who dies and sort of reincarnates. Like, it doesn't reincarnate because... Okay, maybe she does, because I don't remember exactly, but I do remember saying that one day she recovered her memories. She one day became sentient of who she was. Like, oh shit, she was just a kid playing, and one day she was like, oh shit, I'm actually this person. I was married to this guy. I had one kid or two kids. I think it was just one kid. And the family she left behind is still grieving her, and they have dysfunctional lives. They're broken because of her departure, but she returns and she finds her husband, and it's a rather wouldn't say realistic, but it makes sense, the stuff that happens. Like, she can't just return to her family because she has another family, and turns out her family is quite abusive, which I think she's just living with her mother, and she is quite abusive, and she won't let her be outside for long and stuff. And by the kid contacting what looks like absolute strangers, that would raise some red flags, wouldn't it? So it's pretty interesting. I didn't finish watching it, partly because of the execution. Like, you would think this kind of anime would have a key studio kind of aesthetic. Sometimes it felt more comedic. I don't know, the art style, the atmosphere, the vibe didn't help with the sad stuff, with the drama, with the romance. The comedy, yeah, it didn't help with the comedy, but that I took it as a weak point. It's not a bad show. I will continue watching it eventually. I was just not feeling it too strongly back then. As for the ending and opening, I have no clue. I don't remember. I don't remember what they sounded like. Mecha Ude. I think this was important because was it by an indie studio or was it crowdfunding? I don't remember exactly, but this is not the. I might be wrong, but this is not the typical TV studio production. What I didn't like was that the protagonist was so. Well, I guess you would say, oh, here realistic because teens are indecisive and they are a mess in their feelings and stuff. But I would have appreciated if he was a bit more resolute. If he was like, I still remember, he was like, oh, that's none of my problems. Or it felt convenient whenever he refused to cooperate or when he decided to take action. And that's what drove me away from this anime. It was alright. I think the action, the Saku and stuff were pretty nice, were pretty good. The romance was kind of unconventional because the girl that could have been the romantic interest was kind of a psychopath. I liked the sister way more, but I think she was also a psychopath. Okay, never mind. And I don't know if I'll return to watching this. It was, yeah, not my cup of tea. Hoshifuru Okuku no Nina. This must be some villainous stuff, isn't it? Nina, a girl living in the orphan, as an orphan, the Fortnite Battle Pass castle, happens to have eyes. What the fuck? Yeah, no idea. This is no idea. I think I heard good things about it, but I don't know. Not interested. How do I say this? The Mother's Basement guy say negative, positive angler. So I guess that's what I'm gonna say. I don't have a pass. I am on the opposite spectrum of. Yeah. This anime was nice. It was, you would think, oh, an anime about fishing. Yeah, it does teach you about fishing. That does teach you about how fishing people go about their hobby and stuff. But it's also interesting because the MC has a shit life. Like, his life is ruined. He thinks he's gonna die actually very soon. And he loses everything, even his house and stuff. He makes friends with the fisher people, and while they do their fishing thing, they're also bond. They become friends. I kind of got jealous, like, man, I wish I had a friend like that. That is so nice. Many different kind of people fishing, and in the end, the MC does turn his life around. So it wasn't just about fishing. It had some plot to it. It had some beef to it. Let me take another drink of water. Why is my throat getting itchy? Do I not know how to speak? Do I not know how to use my voice? I don't know. Exorcist, didn't watch. Not even the first season. Sayonara Ryusei Konnichiwa Jinsei. I tried watching this. It wasn't to my taste. It's just a dragon that reincarnated. I think he got killed by a hero. I don't know. Reincarnated as a supposedly normal human. And the interesting stuff is that the main romantic interest is a Lamia. Actually, no legs. She is very pretty, but no legs, no ass. But she is very, very cute. I didn't finish watching it because if the Lamia is the only redeeming quality about this anime, I don't think it's enough. So I dropped it. Oh boy, this one. Oh baby, I don't know the title in English. Let me check something. What is it say over there? Okay. I was checking how my stream was going. Yari no Shiraijo wa Ryute Heika no Koryakuchu. This anime, I really, really liked it. So we have this girl. She went back in time. She was a lady that got betrayed and executed and reincarnated. I don't remember if she reincarnates in a different person. I think not. No, she doesn't. She just goes back in time. She goes back in time and knows how things play out. And she is a badass. Boy, she is strong. She knows how to fight. She knows tactics. And she declares her love so openly. She declares her loyalty. This is my kind of girl. Like, not counting the age, because she's like 14 or something. She's like 14 or something. And this guy is like 20, 30 even. But I guess you can suspend your disbelief because this is some aristocrat shit and stuff. But oh man, she is so badass. She is so my type. TBH honest. Shaking my SMH head that girls like this are so hard to find. Oh, and this guy and her original timeline used to be an absolute villain. But she didn't know that at first. But since this guy is the enemy of the guy that betrayed her, that married her and betrayed her, she allies with him. Like at first is like sort of manipulation, like, oh, let me be your wife or something, your wife, to get protection from the other dude. But then she genuinely starts falling in love with him, and vice versa. It was a lovely show. I don't remember the opening and ending. It was alright. The animation was alright as well. It had some fights. It did the job well. But yeah, very, very good characters. And that, not trying to brag or anything, but he's kind of like me for real. So yeah, this was a lovely show to watch. Sword Art Online. Oh boy, the GOAT. The GOAT. Oh wait, even better, Alternative Gun Gale Online 2. Len, my goat, my favorite gamer. They participate in in a sort of PUBG, Fortnite battle royale team kind of deal, and the action was nice. Seeing the characters again was nice, and I think Len actually fights some properly trained mercenaries, military men in game. It was nice. It was great. If you're a fan of Gun Gale alternative Gun Gale Online, you gotta watch this. It is simply logical. I had forgotten how good the season was, man. I pressed that by mistake. Sorry. I had forgotten how well I ate that season. Fall 2024. Lovely, absolutely lovely. This one. パーティーから追放されたその治癒士、実は最強につき。You would think, oh, the fucking banished from the heroes party trope is getting saturated. But I like this. I like this. The dude is indeed overpowered. Yeah. He, in his past, he rescues a noble girl. I don't remember if her whole family was there, but she rescues the girl, and she decides, oh, I want to be an adventurer like him. I want to repay the favor. And she also isn't. I wouldn't call it love. The anime is sure to call it love, but love is comprised of a lot of things, and one of those is admiration and idealization, and that's what the girl was feeling. So she trained very hard. The ending, like, maybe I don't like the I mean I don't love the song itself, but the ending shows you some of her struggle, how she was a kid and she trained every day and she struggled, and she became the person she became to be able to follow her hero, and that was very lovely. The rest of the plot was it was all right. It was passable, but it does have some merit because it had some stuff that made sense, and I like that. I like when authors do play with the themes, play with the tropes, with established conventions, but then add their own twist to it, add their own stuff. And you would say, "Oh, that's not original. Oh, whatever." Yeah, you'll probably have seen so much shit in anime. Like if you're just a book reader and shit, whatever. Go to reading your books. But if you're experienced in watching anime, you'll know that there's generic stuff and there's generic stuff that kinda has some extra spices, and this is one of those. The animation was nothing to write home about, but it did the job. Besides that, not much else to say. 結婚するって本当ですか? I didn't watch it. It sounded kind of interesting because they had to fake being married, and they I guess they were supposed to fall in love. Will they pretend? But I didn't watch it. I don't know. Not that I hate the premise, not that I can't connect with it. I'm just not a fan of corporate stories about people being corporate. 天才規則完璧スキルでなり Agaru. Second season. The first season was great. The second season was also pretty nice. It has like, you think, oh, romance between kids, disgusting, but it is a lovely romance. It is endearing. I like it. The characters are likable. It is very nice, and the MC, like, he only has the power of appraisal, like evaluation, like just he can see the stat sheets on people, and he is not overpowered. Like, he genuinely risks his life. He is in danger. There's people that's better than him at strategizing. I like that about this series. Opening and ending, I don't remember. Animation, it did the job. Not much else to say. Amagami-san Chino en Musubi. Sorry. This felt both like a breath of fresh air and also like a classic old school harem romance. So this guy goes to study on the city, I think. Well, I guess you can simply read it. He goes to Kyoto, and he arrives at a temple, shrine temple, where the shrine priest, shrine master, whatever, lets him in, and he has 3 daughters or granddaughters, and they at first don't like him very much, but they start falling in love with him, and vice versa, he starts falling in love with them. And it's not all just drama. There's some supernatural elements as well. The ecchi, I don't remember the ecchi being that big. It's more of the doki doki moments. I personally like the blue-haired girl. You would think, oh, this one is the oldest one. She's the safe bet, but the older one, the youngest one with the blue hair, I don't see her. What the fuck? She was more straightforward. She was more direct, and I like that. I like that about characters. I like that about girls, and I like that about people. That they're not ambiguous. She liked him, and she told him, and that is why she is my bet. But I think the story hints at a possible three kind of marriage, polygon marriage, in which them all are married to him. He's married to all of them. It was all right. It was nice. Opening and ending, I don't remember. Oh, not just the character designs, but also the effects. Sometimes it was pretty lovely. Like the post-processing. Oh, oops. Not much else to say. Next one. 歴史に心悪女になるそう。Did I watch this? Prim Proper reincarnated as the villain. Fantasy dating sim. Yeah. Greatest villain need to get stronger and smarter. The harder I try to be evil, the harder the prince falls for me. Did I watch this? Probably not. I don't remember any of these guys. Nope, I didn't watch. Kimi wa Maido-sama. An anime about a maid that is a distant relative to this guy. And she's actually an assassin. And she does assassin stuff. She's an absolute badass, but doesn't know how to do normal cleaning duties like a normal maid. She's just cosplaying as a maid. She's just disguised as a maid. The actual cleaning she does is killing people. And she learns to live normally. She even goes to school thanks to this guy. And the top assassins are after her because she's the top assassin, and everyone wants to defeat the top assassin and want her to return to her life of murder. And she just wants to live a normal life. I like this character because she reminds me of Sirius from Azur Lane. She is a badass for fighting, but doesn't do fairly well on normal maid duties. It was alright. The ending was also lovely. Was it the ending or was it the opening? I don't remember. One of those. It was probably the ending. I liked it. And it has some annoying characters. One of the reasons why I stopped watching. I did stop watching? No, I did. I don't even remember. I probably did finish it. Or not. No, I had to drag myself to watch this one. Don't even remember if I finished watching. But it's alright. As for the animation, I don't remember anything remarkable about it. Dragon Ball Daima, as a Spanish speaker, I should be watching this. I should have watched it, but not. Because I don't like when they make the characters small, chibi and shit. Supposedly this is the original vision of Akira Toriyama, but I'm not interested. Raise Watanen Gai. Isn't this the one about the Yakuza gang, whatever, people? And she is violent and shit, and he says, "Oh, ruin my life, baby." Yeah, probably. Didn't watch. Mao 2099. There was. Alright, just a generic demon lord reincarnates, returns, whatever. And he wants to get his throne back from the people that betrayed him. In a world that is cyberpunk, sci-fi stuff. And he becomes a streamer and shit. It's alright. It's just alright. Nothing too good. Opening and ending, I don't remember. But we did have a Tokoyami? Is that Tokoyami Towa? Cameo, is that how you call it? Cameo on episode 1. She was on one of the ad screens, the huge billboards. Ranma 1/2. This is. I should watch this. I wanted to watch it. I watched a few episodes, and it was funny. It had great animation. The character designs are also great. Romance for sure is gonna be there. There's gonna be ecchi. I should absolutely watch this. I don't remember why I didn't continue watching, but it was good. It is good. Absolute classic. Nagiki na bore wa intai shitai. Let this grieving soul retire, or something like that. This is the second season, isn't it? Ain't no way this is the first season. This is the first season. That's crazy. Ooh, boy, this anime is great. It's funny. It has one-way romance, but it has romance. It has ecchi, I think. It also has ecchi. Action. But the best part is the comedy. Boy, I really, really like this. So we have this team of adventurers that are absolutely goated, badass, they're overpowered. And this guy does not have any special power, but he is their cherished childhood friend. They consider him the leader. They consider him the mastermind. He is smart and stuff. He's their hero. for some reason. And he has extremely bad luck. I think that's his power. Very bad luck. And they make their entire guild one of the most famous and powerful of all the kingdom, the nation, whatever. And it's all about this guy getting into shit because people think he is the GOAT. And he just being extremely unlucky and also very lucky to get out of situations and things solving themselves one way or another. It's a great show. I really liked it. The ending by Pimaru-sama, maybe it's not good, but I liked it because it's by Pimaru-sama. And the characters are funny and likable. You could say, oh, this anime is mediocre, it's trash, it is bad for you. But I don't care. I really liked it. Spirit Chronicles Season 2. Out of all the isekai, this is one of the better isekai out there in terms of, a generic isekai. Because when they show that the characters don't know the language, they do some strange audio effect. So it lets the viewer know that they are not speaking in Japanese. That was very... I've never seen that before. I don't remember seeing that before in the show. Little things like that. Those little breadcrumbs is what keeps me going. And it has some romance, one way romance from the girls to the MC, and the MC just being badass and being like fucking Kirito. He even has the Kirito voice. But if you just want some slop, some good isekai slop, here you have it. Opening and ending, I don't remember. Animation, and did the job. Nice one. Arifureta. It's just like this one. Just more isekai slop. Guy with a harem. But this one is even more Sigma. This one is edgy. This is for the kids that are not especially bullied. This is for the kids that have issues. This is for the teens that have issues. Because the dude is extra badass, extra out for revenge. He doesn't care about nothing. But one thing that Arifureta has over Spirit Chronicles is Yue, the main waifu. She is absolutely fantastic. Absolute waifu. Shia is alright. It has a lot of ecchi because of Shia and the dragon lady. I guess all the girls in general contribute. Are objectified. Sadly. For better or for worse. Again, you can enjoy. Oh, you're just giving yourself permission to goon and shit. So what? So what? Or just contribute to the structures of power. It may contribute. The effects are diffuse. There is no direct effect. Calm down. It's just anime. No, it's not just anime. Yeah, okay, I do agree. It's not just anime. Me fighting the voices in my head, bro. Anyway. Arifureta, just entertaining slop. If you just want some slop, if you have extra appetite after watching Spirit Chronicles 2, this is for you. The opening and ending, I don't remember. The action and the animation it does the job. Whatever. Uzumaki. I was interested in Uzumaki and it seemed interesting. But people say that it went downhill, that the animation absolutely crashed. Didn't finish watching. I wonder what happens. But I was interested in the horror. To me, episode 1 wasn't that bad. I don't know what happens later. We will see. Oh boy, Shangri-La Frontier second season. Now this is an anime about video games. I say that SAO is the GOAT, but now this is the real GOAT, the real hidden gem of video game anime. It has great action, great character designs, great vibe, great aesthetics, animation, flawless animation. Every episode, the plot is great, everything. I don't remember it having ecchi fan service because it doesn't need it. It simply is that good. This is great stuff. This is the real GOAT of video game anime. So it's about this gamer. Welcome, gamers, to the Cum Zone. This gamer right here. He is not a literal Birdman. He is a human. This is just a mask. He loves playing shit-ass games. He is very good at gaming. Virtual reality, by the way. And one day he decides to play an actually good game, Shangri-La Frontier. And he really levels up and gets his shit together because of how good of a gamer he is. But this is not a power fantasy. Do not be mistaken. He may be goated, but there's better gamers out there. There are stronger enemies. You're not gonna see him win every fight. You don't know if he's gonna win or he's gonna lose. Even if he's on his A game, even if he's doing the best and fucking dealing critical hits and stuff, he gets his ass beat too. And that is great. I love that. This opening and ending also absolutely great. Oh boy. I become ravenous over the openings and endings from first and second season. Simply a masterpiece. This is a masterpiece. I recommend you watch it. You must watch. Okay, Bleach. I haven't even watched the first Bleach. Oh, but on the old movements of the sun. Supposedly this is a great anime, but I'm not just not feeling it. Maybe one day, but that day is not today. By Madhouse, damn. Yeah, haven't watched it, but I heard great things. It was Giguk's favorite anime of the year, I think, and Giguk has similar taste to me. So maybe I should give it a try. Maybe I'll be surprised. Next, Blue Lock. Blue Lock, the PowerPoint presentation. I did watch Blue Lock first season and I liked it. Whatever happens, whatever the story, like it's full of psychos, I don't care. Sometimes you feel like watching stories about psychos doing psycho things with terrible animation. But I didn't watch the second season or the specials or anything like that. But I was really curious. When a story is good, when the plot is interesting, it compelled me to get spoiled by the manga or whatever. And that was the case for Blue Lock. So I did watch like entire 3-hour-long videos explaining what happens while I was waiting for this anime to come out. So I already kind of know what happens. But maybe I should watch it. Maybe even if it's funny, CGI, slideshow, whatever. Maybe I should watch it. ReZero, third season. I did watch first and second season. Like the first half of the second season. The only reason why I haven't kept up with this masterpiece. ReZero is a masterpiece in isekai and of anime in general. The only reason I haven't watched it is because fucking Garfield He's not even a main character, but he's so damn annoying, bro. Getting in the fucking way all the time. And that is why I haven't watched it. Like, you gotta be an absolute terrible character to make me walk away from a show, to prevent me from watching further from a masterpiece such as ReZero. But oh, you don't understand Garfield. He's good and hard. We're not searching for oil, brother. We're not digging for fucking oil and diamonds and gold. People gotta be decent. People gotta be decent. It's really that simple. Oh, you don't have to be a saint. You don't have to be altruistic. You don't have to be like a mommy. Well, that's fine. All I ask of you is just be decent. Treat people with dignity and respect. Oh, respect. They have to earn respect. Nah, brother. Respect is something you give to everyone. Admiration is for those who you admire, who you put above you in a certain way. Respect is about not getting your fucking face punched in because you are trying to act like you don't owe anybody anything. And Garfield is that kind of bitch ass character that he can get away with it because he is violent and he is strong. Maybe I'm judging him wrong, but it's the only reason why I haven't continued watching ReZero. Dandadan by Sansaru. We all know Dandadan was the biggest thing in the season. First season was great. I can't say the same about the second season. The second season had some great moments, but I feel like first season really had an impact in me. That was good stuff. And if you don't know what Dandadan is about, go watch it, bro. Like, you gotta be living under a rock to not know what Dandadan is about. Action, comedy, drama, romance. Animation, amazing. Opening and ending, both of first season and second season. Splendid, simply magnificent. Did I already mention the animation? Absolutely goated. The story is great too. It gets funny at times. The romance is nice. I did hear it gets bad in the manga, like she loses her memories and stuff. But come on, guy, you have a lot of options. Like, if she doesn't love you, and Ida, is that her name of this? The name of this girl? She's kind of a fake. You still have the Elamao, the alien chick. But yeah, the romance between these two in the first season was nice. I liked it. It's a good show. And we have reached the end of fall 2024 anime. That was quite a long one, probably. On an hour and 30 minutes, that was just standard length. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the season. It was, as for this format of not making a PowerPoint, it was pretty comfortable. I think I managed to say a lot of the things that I would have said if I had prepared PowerPoint, and this substantially reduces the behavioral friction to start the stream and make the video. So I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied with this. I like this format. I like this style of talking about anime. So I will be doing it soon. Hopefully there's no issues with the audio and shit. And this was not a waste of time. Besides that, other news. This is gonna be a very busy semester. Fortunately and unfortunately, I got a job. Unfortunately, I'm supposed to be unemployed, but yeah, sadly we gotta be employed sometimes. And I also gotta do social service for as a requisite to graduate from university. And I don't know how I'm gonna juggle this with my video game making, art and shit. But I'm not gonna give up. I'm simply not gonna give up. Though with YouTube, I haven't been active making videos, but I guess I will be more active because this is very easy. This is very easy to do. Just stream and talk about stuff. It was a pleasant experience. I feel rewarded, behaviorally rewarded. So at least I will keep doing this. Maybe I'll drop a few other videos here and there, but I'm satisfied with this result. Besides that, don't give up. Even if you have a job, even if you're studying, even if you have dreams, don't let them just be dreams. You gotta make them a reality. Somebody needs them out there. You and somebody else. I'll catch you later. See you later, Space Cowboy.